Hello everyone, it's me, Teacher Jackie again. I wanted to give you an update. I just finished my first full month with VIPKID and I finished over 100 classes in a month. And I wanted to give you a feedback on what I did and how things have been going since I started. First of all, alarms. You have to have lots of alarms set. I am not a morning person at all, and I set at least 2, possibly 3 alarms before my first class of the day. If it was evenings, I would be perfect because I am a night person. I've had to switch my schedule since starting, which is totally fine. And I just make sure, knowing myself, I have a bunch of alarms and I have different tones. So that way I know the severity of like, oh, okay, it's getting closer. I actually have to get up this time. But that's just me. I know a lot of people have said similar things that they have to do as well. It's super early. I'm getting up at either, for 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. classes in the morning now. So I just have to be prepared by setting lots of alarms. 2, a big thing that I think drives a lot of people crazy is feedback, parent feedback. I kind of was going nuts when I first started because I would have classes and I felt like I did really great and I got nothing. No feedback, good or bad. So I reached out to other people and everybody said about 10 to 15% of parents actually leave feedback, and I would say that's fairly accurate. I just did over 100 classes and I have 15 feedbacks left. So I guess that 10 to 15 to 20% feedback rate is pretty accurate. Sometimes no feedback's better than bad feedback. Maybe you had a bad class and you probably don't want bad feedback because parents do look at that. So sometimes that no feedback can be a good thing in your favor when you're first starting out. The third thing I want to talk about is dress. What do you wear? How do you look when you do your classes? When I first started, I was like just rolling out of bed. I brushed my hair. I didn't look horrible, but I definitely wasn't like put together looking like I was going to do my job. I reached out to other people, kind of got feedback on what they were doing, and I decided I needed to step up my game. I bought a pretty cheap button-up orange blouse from Amazon. I wear that basically every day. I also got an orange cardigan that I wear, and I think it just gives the parents that I like look of, hey, this is my job, I take it seriously, this is important to me. I don't wear makeup, and I've heard some people say you should, other people say that they never do. I don't wear a lot of makeup normally anyway, and at 12:50 in the morning, I'm not gonna get up even earlier to put on makeup. But just your clothes, that's been a big thing. It's like, I think it just makes you A, feel better, more put together, and B, it gives the parents that impression that you take this seriously and you want to look nice, because it is very important in the Chinese culture to look nice. The fourth thing I want to go over is pre-booking. Everybody says, oh, the Sunday rush, and parents go crazy, and my schedule fills up really fast. As a new worker, you're not going to do that. That's not going to happen. My first week, I had 6 bookings. Most of them were on Friday, Saturday. So I just opened up tons of slots. I basically had like the entire weekend open, and I got 6. My second week, I tripled that and went to 18 bookings. Again, most of them were on that Friday, Saturday. I think I had like 1 or 2 midweek. My third week, however, I went up to 36, so I doubled again. I kind of had big jumps, which was awesome. So I went up to 36 bookings for the week, and then I had them throughout the week. I basically had 2 to 3 each day during the morning hours, during those peak times, and then my weekend was pretty busy. My fourth week, I had 47 bookings, which was huge. Like, most of my mornings were full, and my weekends, the times I did open, were pretty booked up. I think I had maybe 3 or 4 slots that I opened that didn't actually get filled, but none of them really got filled during that like rush of people signing up Sunday morning Beijing time. I would have a few, and then all of a sudden, like as the week went, usually within a few days, I'd have a few days out booked up, but I never had a giant flood like most people until this week. So this is my 5th week. I finished the month with 18 shifts covered between the 30th and the 31st of October. I had 18 in those 2 days, so that was huge. I opened up a lot of slots, and they got booked up, which was awesome. This week, when the Beijing rush happened, I actually had a lot of bookings, which was great. But it was kind of weird because a lot of my regulars weren't in that rush. It was a bunch of brand new people coming in. So I don't know what happened, but my regulars are filling in on those empty spots that the new people left open. So that's good that I can still get my regulars in. Those are some feedback tips that I can give you as a new person. You know, again, I'm just 1 month in, but I did hit that 100 class mark by the end of my first full month working with VIPKID, which was huge. That was kind of my goal. And then when I first started, just not seeing those numbers, 6 the first week, was really depressing. Just hang in there. It will happen. You will get those bookings. It just takes time. So I'm really happy. I feel like I'm in a really good groove now. The mornings getting up crazy early is not as bad as it was that first week or two, because now it's almost an everyday thing. I'm getting up at the same time, where the first 2 weeks having irregular bookings, I was getting up some mornings and not other mornings, and then the mornings I did get up, it would really vary on the time that I got up. So now that I'm actually in a routine, I have a pretty set schedule for myself at 1 month in, which I feel is pretty great, because I know there's people still that don't have a set schedule because they haven't gotten a lot of clients in. So I feel like mornings are getting easier. I still need my coffee, but they're getting easier, and I'm enjoying the tutoring sessions a lot more because I'm in a better headspace being used to getting up that early now. If you have any questions, please post them down below. I will get to them. I enjoy hearing what your feedback is. How is your first month going? How were your first 100 classes? Please like this and follow. I am going to be posting more videos very soon, and I look forward to seeing you guys around.